Good morning. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich, and this is your weekend outlook for February 15th and February 16th, 2014. We're going to start off with a high-res NAM today, and this is taking a look at more snow that is going to be affecting our area once again. And this is going to be going pretty much most of the day for your day on Saturday. We're going to look at this as simulated radar here. We'll start off with the, of course, the NAM high-res here, and I'm going to put this into motion. And you can see the snow moving in very early, and then really getting its act together with a deformation band here over later in the afternoon. So you might not be especially heavy starting off. And that was just another little bit of, we're just going to reset here. It's not going to start off very heavy initially. We're going to have some, pretty concentrated snow in central PA. Then you get a little bit of just spotty stuff and then heavy stuff as we get into the afternoon and early evening before it ends. GFS pretty much doing the same thing here. We're going to take this a little bit forward too. Here's Saturday early morning and see over our western counties here into central PA some moderate to heavy snow. And then that will all shift east here. And this is, of course, in the afternoon. And then we get into late afternoon, and you can see what the GFS does. Pretty much everything else is doing. This thing gets really wrapped up here at 984 millibars. So you're going to have a blizzard down here and into maybe eastern parts of Massachusetts near the Cape here. And then you got it's going to move up in this area too. With eastern Maine, we're going to be under blizzards up in this area here. But what this is going to do is this system gets its act together and really gets wrapped up. There's going to be another one of these deformation bands that are going to be setting up back here like this with this wraparound. You can see from eastern PA and New Jersey, you could have a pretty healthy band of snow coming in right before it ends. And that was similar to what happened with our last storm, the one that gave us all that snow. The one that was above 18 inches or 20 inches in some spots here, that a lot of that was with that second round of snow, and that's what this system is showing as well, with a big deformation band on the end. Just for extreme eastern Pennsylvania and New Jersey is the only place we'd have to watch for that, and that's why we went with a little bit higher totals here. Here's our weather alert maps that have this area here in a solid 3 to 6, and up here as you get into New England, you're going above 6 here, so that's out of our coverage area. But a little bit less northwest, you're not dealing with as much precipitation. It's probably 1 to 3 up in this area, and it would be more down here by the Philadelphia region, except temperatures are going to be an issue. So I think right where we have this line here is probably the dividing line between the 32 degrees line when this precipitation moves in. So you're going to have temperature issues at first, but I think once you get that back, when that system sets up out here and it really blows up, and you get that wraparound moisture, that's how Philadelphia and interior South Jersey, all the way to the coast up here in central Jersey, gets their snow. So might be a situation where it's either falling or melting on contact, or just raining in some of these areas, at least starting off. We're going to go back to the GFS now, and we're going to go a little bit forward past this system here. Take this to see this goes up into the Gulf of Maine here and just smokes eastern Maine here and Massachusetts with blizzard conditions. Really gets wrapped up here. Unbelievably strong systems, 975 millibars according to this, and then gets even further as you get past that. So you see eastern Maine just getting smoked some more here. We're going to move ahead to our next system, and this is going to be on Tuesday. Now, the GFS the last couple runs have been going colder with this. This is just a quick moving system as well. But you see what it's doing here. It's pretty cold because this is overnight Monday night, and it's going to at the very least start off as snow. And you can see that now being a little bit colder with the center of low pressure now being south of the region. See, the last couple of days it was putting it up here and taking it up this way. And now it's putting down here. Well, if it goes south of the area, your warm side's on the south, coming in like this, around it. But when you're on the north side, you're on the colder side of the system. So you got cold air coming in, especially with high pressure sitting over here over eastern Maine. That is just doing nothing but funneling cold air into the system here. So that is the case, and the GFS is correct on that track. And these two players here, the low pressure sitting here, the high pressure sitting here, you're going to have some snow again early Tuesday morning. So we'll have to keep an eye on that this weekend as well. Again, this doesn't look like a big deal. You see it's a quick in and out, but just like this system here, you can dump a quick 1 to 3, maybe even 2 to 4 if the GFS is correct for that system on early Tuesday. But after that, everything starts switching around here. We're going to get a lot more in the way of warmth as we go through the rest of the week. And I think by the time we get to Thursday night and Friday, we're dealing with rain and not snow. as that warm air just pulls ahead, and that's because this high pressure sitting down here to our south is now pumping in air from in this direction around it. So we're getting a warmer surge of air from the southwest, south and southwest, and when you have that, you have temperatures that are going to be much warmer in the mid to upper 40s, maybe even touching 50 in spots as we get down closer to Philadelphia especially. We'll get into that as we get into next week, but right now we have a snow system to deal with on Saturday, perhaps another one quick moving on Monday night into Tuesday, and you could follow that with rapid updates this weekend on the Facebook page. Next video, again, will be updated Monday morning. This is the weekend outlook, of course, for February 15th and 16th, 2014. Have a great weekend.